What's up, Sasha here with Demigod of Senesi. Very privileged here to have Steve Crow of Condemned with me. How you doing?
Right on, brother. Glad to be here, man.
How's the set? How'd it feel?
Everything was just great tonight. I think this day was definitely meant for us, you know? Like, everything just did so well. The show,
The crowd response.
the sound, everything was good. Merch sales was great. Everything was just so good for us today. It was just a good day for us.
I'm very happy to hear that. And this is your second or third time playing, or even more?
I think this is probably like our fourth
time playing Vegas.
Yeah.
For the Death Fest.
Yeah, we always try to make ourselves come back over here and, you know, figure something out with Mike, you know?
Yeah.
It's been a long history here with him and Mike and us.
And there's been a good history with you and Condemned. You're now the remaining sole original member.
Yeah.
Does that feel like a lot of pressure on you, or are you just in the swing of another album and it just kind of comes, like, you got the flow of it and you just keep it?
There's definitely a lot of pressure. It's hard to keep band members down. It's really hard, you know, like, I don't expect people to quit jobs, you know, but I'm very happy with, you know, who we have now, because everyone's working really hard for us, and you know, everyone's putting on all their efforts, you know, and I understand, you know, when band members, you know, they can't do it anymore and they have to, you know, they have to get out and like focus on their life, and just keep going.
Well, props to you for persevering, because that's like the bane of the underground. Maybe sometimes it's drummers, but, you know, even bass players can be hard to find, and everything else. So
yeah, we were without a drummer for a very long time. We had someone fill in for us for a little while, doing all the Asia tours and you know, things around the U.S. But Tyson, I mean, he's a well-rounded veteran drummer from Vile.
Yeah,
he's done a long history of death metal bands and recordings.
Yeah.
So he's definitely, like, you know, nested his spot with us, and he's doing great. He's doing really good.
Cool. And on that note, what do you guys plan to do going forward? Like a few shows, or is there anything in the works?
For the next couple of months, one major fest each month. Kind of in the works about talking about some people about Asia again.
Cool.
Just got to figure out what the job. And then right now, I've actually started on the next album.
Cool.
I already started writing it.
Just keep moving.
Yeah, it's moving. We're gonna keep moving. I can't, like, let another long time gap between each album go that long, you know. And you know, it's definitely come together a lot more, especially since I'm doing most of the writing. Well, pretty much the majority of the writing at home. You know, because before it used to just be me and my drummer just throwing ideas around, and it takes a lot more time that way.
Cool. And where did Condemned begin? Like, how many years ago now?
I'd say since 2005.
Wow.
Like, I'd say 2004, you know, because, you know, we've been, you know, kind of like experimenting with it for such a long time. And honestly, all it took was seeing Disgorge in San Diego.
Of course.
You know, you see that and you're just like, that's what I want to do.
It's great to get to know you guys and all the Cali bands, and just, you guys always have, you know, it's not like pressure, you know, being, you know, growing up with Disgorge, but there's kind of a standard set.
Yeah.
And so it takes a lot, but, you know, a lot of great bands come out and you know, it's
that Cali Gorge sound.
no.
Well, the way I feel, I mean, nowadays it feels like that brutal underground stuff is kind of like thinning out, because there's a lot of newer things coming out, you know, like a lot of tech metal bands and like progressive stuff, like progressive death metal. And I'm really just trying to keep, like, the old school brutal death metal, like, kind of like going, you know, because you know, that's where my real passion is. I love old school death metal. It influences the shit out of me.
Yeah.
You know, but I kind of use those old influences to, like, bring something more refreshing and more new.
Put your spin on it.
Yeah, definitely. Try to keep it rolling. Try to keep up with, like, making dark material, like, make it sound brutal, but, like, kind of like in veins of, like, old school death metal, like old school Swedish death metal, like Grave and like Gorguts, and like some old school Suffocation. You know, just trying to mix it up and just keep it real brutal.
Good stuff. anything you want to? Is this you want to put something out for Unique Leader? Like put a word out? Is this your second or third album? With them?
We just finished a contract and we just signed an extension with them.
Cool.
Eric Limark, he's been great support. He believes in the band a lot. He offered us a contract, and we worked some things out, and we're continuing with Unique Leader. Honestly, everything he's ever like put on the table for us, he's always been there. And a lot of like other death metal bands are kind of merging over there, especially now that they just got a big deal with Sony and the Orchard Distribution.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't know about that.
Yeah,
that's a big deal.
Yeah, they have good connections now, and you know, Eric works really hard. You know, he's a good dude. I mean, I talk to him all the time on the phone. You know,
and communication's key, especially when you're dealing with your baby. You know, and they're kind of in control of distro and what happens with new releases. So that's good that you got clear communication with them.
Yeah, the support's definitely there. Just 2 more albums. It was good. You know, we worked out a really great deal with him.
Great.
You know, and just gonna keep the ball rolling.
Cool. Who have you enjoyed this fest? Who's been like highlights? There's probably a lot, but just without even thinking, like.
I'd say as far as today, definitely Incantation. They're like some of the original pioneers of like old school death metal. Yeah, just pioneers, man. They paved the way. You know, without bands like Incantation, you know, it's hard to like come up on this stuff because bands like that are just so like influential and just such a like a you know important part of it. You know?
Staple.
Yeah, major staple in the whole death metal world. And you know, it still remains at a specific level of underground. It's hard to make it like emerge, but it's definitely growing and getting better as the years go by.
Good stuff.
Yeah.
Any message to the fans?
Condemned fans, thank you for all the mad support. We're gonna keep writing. We're gonna keep traveling. Gonna keep putting things out for you. We and everyone in Condemned appreciate all the support. Thank you for following us, for buying our CDs and our merch, and like attending our shows. We appreciate everything you guys ever do for us. Without you guys, we wouldn't even be doing this. Cheers, guys.
And thanks for all you do with your logos, because you did the Vacuous logo. So thank you for that. Where do you even find time to do that stuff? Because you're working all the time and in the gym and writing.
In the middle of the night.
Yeah.
After my whole day's done, I'll just get going on the sketch pad and get back on the computer and just spend hours and hours on that stuff.
I remember you did that 40-letter band name right around the time you did Vacuous. Do you even know like how to pronounce that? Esophagus?
They just for sure they call it Ex Imperatus.
Okay.
You know, but I mean the logo.
First I've heard that.
Yeah.
No one knows.
The logo is just so long, you can't really like read it. There is a way to read it.
Yeah.
I swear there's like 50 letters in that.
Ukrainian?
Yeah. But the logo has caught a lot of attention. It actually showed. They showed it on their their news station, and kind of like got kind of like a kick out of it. But they were just amazed by it. Like, wow, look at all this stuff that you have to read. But yeah, like the logos, they're progressing. A lot of people are going for like those sigil marks. Like everybody likes those sigils. Like like just like that emblem, that represents the band, and it's been a popular thing.
That's like the Disentune Misery shit, right?
Yeah, I'm also currently working with them on their next album.
Cool.
I'm doing their layout. Did a cool logo for like their album title, the Decaying Light. Yeah. Oh, for the next album.
Oh, pardon me.
Yeah, it's called the Decaying Light. I have yet to hear.
Are you allowed to say that?
Probably. I don't know.
Just bugging you.
But I haven't heard anything of it yet, but I'm pretty sure it's gonna sound fucking amazing as always. Disentomb, those guys have worked very hard, and they have come a long way.
Cool.
Yeah.
And knowing, it's a total sidetrack question, what's like the weirdest thing that's happened with your work and being a bus driver? Like, you must have had just some pretty ridiculous circumstances.
I have so
You
many,
don't even need to comment on them or anything.
I have so many stories, but the one that stood out the most, first of all, I drive a city bus in San Diego. I deal with like the worst kind of people you can imagine. One time I had a homeless midget come into my bus with a walker, and his shirt was all the way down to his feet, and his face was pretty much like blistered and burnt from the sun. And he came into my bus really slowly, like inch per inch, and somewhere shortly after he got in, he kind of took a shit in his pants.
Oh my god, man.
And it was so strong in the air, like it's like you could taste it.
That's so
But he denied the whole thing too. He denied everything, and he blamed. I think he blamed it on the old guy. But yeah, after he left, like, oh, I was relieved. Yeah, but that's one of my horror stories about being a city bus driver.
Do you think being a diehard death metal dude, you can endure those crazy circumstances better than the average person? Yes and no.
You know what? Being a city bus driver, it has helped me a lot. Like, be a lot more open to people. I feel like I can pretty much just talk to anybody.
Yeah.
You know, like I don't judge. You know, in fact, like, I have a lot of compassion for people, especially people who are struggling. And you meet a lot of people who are struggling on the bus. So, you know, the best I can do is just try to be helpful to them. You know, but it's helped me kind of like mature my mind and become like just good with people in general, especially in the death metal scene.
Yeah.
I've become patient. I think patience is key because sometimes you got to deal with people that just bug the shit out of you, but you love them anyway, so you're just going to be patient.
Well, good on you to be patient and persevere with the band.
Yeah.
Now, on a serious note, if Condemned was a pie, what type of pie would you guys be?
Probably the blackest pie that you can ever try.
Doo-doo pie?
Rhyme.
More like
Doo-doo grinds?
maybe more like a pie that if you tried it, you would just go insane and just kill everybody. But made out of chocolate as well. Gotta have chocolate.
Well, thank you so much for your time.
Sure, brother.
And we look forward to seeing what you and Condemned do in the future, and we know it'll be fucking brutal. So
I look forward to sharing the stage with you and Gorgasm.
we'll see.
Those guys
want
are,
to, yeah.
I mean, Damien, everyone, those guys are family to me, and you know, it's all family. Brutal Death Metal's family. On that note, Brutal Death Metal's family, we're supposed to help and support each other everywhere we go, and that's the fucking bottom line.
Well, that's a good note to send it on, so
Yeah.
thank you, Steve.
Wise words from Diego Sanchez from Discord. We are family. We're supposed to help each other out.
Well, he's the wizard himself.
Yeah, he's the riff wizard.
All right, thank you, Steve.
Yeah, for sure, man. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys.